and welcome to Revere TV News. It's Wednesday, October 22nd. I'm Debbie Peczka, bringing you what's new in the city. Now, for most people in Revere, the tornado in late July lasted just a few minutes. But for those whose homes were affected by the storm, the aftermath is still causing them trouble. And most of these people still with house damage are worrying about the cold weather approaching. Some have decided to leave their homes for the winter and come back to fix later. Others are scrambling to repair their homes, but it's not as easy as it seems. After 2 months, these homeowners still have not gotten the total coverage that they need, and repairing their house has become like a full-time job. Even if insurance helps, the most damaged homes have tens of thousands of dollars worth in damage that they still need to pay for themselves. The Tornado Relief Fund was established to raise money to help people affected by the storm. However, only $108,000 was raised, and 164 applicants need money. With so many eligible applicants, the money needed to help them all is estimated to be about $1.5 million. If the fund stays as is, each applicant will be awarded about $1,000 each. Mayor Rizzo hopes to give it one more shot by promoting the fund once more in early November. Donations are still being accepted, and to donate, you can call Revere City Hall at 781-286-8100 for more information. The Massachusetts Division of Insurance has been providing assistance to tornado victims. They will be conducting on-site assistance to those who have claims for tornado-related concerns. If you've missed the last meeting on October 15th, the next one is November 12th. This will take place from 3 p.m. to 7 p.m. in the community room of the Revere Police Headquarters on Revere Beach Parkway. Appointments to meet with the Division of Insurance on this day are not needed. The City of Revere has filed a lawsuit against the Massachusetts Gaming Commission after it awarded Everett and Wynn the casino rights. Revere is partnering with the International Brotherhood of Electrical Workers, who will be losing their jobs with the closing of Suffolk Downs, to point out violations the Commission made in regards to the Gaming Act. Revere in the IBEW claims that the Gaming Commission is, quote, enabling a casino to open in Everett that fails to mitigate the significant traffic problems it will create, enriches individuals affiliated with criminal enterprises and who are the target of federal and state indictments. And that allows Wynn to evade employment promises, economic development projections, and other commitments made during the application process, end quote. Rizzo believes that Mohegan Sun was treated unfairly in the application process and is skeptical that Wynn is reliable enough to live up to the job ahead. Suffolk Downs may be closing due to Revere's loss in the casino vote, but that did not keep them from going out with a bang. Revere TV was at Suffolk Downs on the day of the last race, and people associated with Suffolk Downs let it be known that they haven't lost hope for the future. Here's what we heard from them.
Today is a celebration, and today really is a celebration. There's a lot to celebrate here. These are very special people. This is a very special institution. It's been part of the community for 79 years, and I'm very proud of everybody. So what I have to say today to the staff, the horsemen, the horsewomen, everybody here, is how proud of everybody we are. You know why? Because these people know about integrity. Every day they get up, and it's all about integrity of the race. This race may have not come out the way we wanted it to, but it is not over. It is not over for Suffolk Downs. It's not over for these people that really count. And that's my message is, this is not over. Watch what we do.
We wish that the outcome was different, but I have to say it's not over yet. So until it's over, we're still going to battle, and we hope we end up with a wonderful situation here at Suffolk Downs.
There's no doubt in my mind that ownership is going to continue the fight and see what, if anything, can be done to stay in the pursuit of potentially making this what it is today, and that is a real special thoroughbred racetrack here in New England, the last thoroughbred racetrack in all New England. So I'm grateful to ownership here for doing what they could to keep the track open. I'm confident that they're going to continue to do what they can, and let's enjoy the last day of racing here as it stands today.
The Columbus Day Breakfast at Revere High School is an annual event to fundraise for the biannual Columbus Day Parade that will be happening next year. The fundraiser asks people to purchase tickets to a full breakfast buffet. We spoke about it in our last newscast, and Revere TV covered the event on Columbus Day weekend. Here's what we've got.
Before I bring up some speakers, I just want to talk to all of you about a couple of things. I already mentioned that this is an annual event, and I appreciate your participation and certainly your contributions that help us continue to bring this parade on right now a biannual basis to the city. As I say, people really enjoy it. There was a lot of interest in bringing it back, and I'm very happy we were able to. I'd also like to thank our Columbus Day Parade Committee. There was several of you, but I really want to point out from my office, Debbie West and Kerry Abrams for doing such a great job. They worked hours upon hours to make this possible. The Revere Chamber of Commerce, and certainly I want to thank Revere High School for offering up their hall. For those of you that were here last year, it was a little cramped. We're able to spread out a little bit more, and I think it surprised me actually when I walked in. It looks really, really nice. So, my thanks to Revere High School, and certainly, where's Lenny Domeno? Is Lenny still here? Lenny, great job as always on the breakfast. Lenny Domeno from Domeno's Restaurant. I think now, 4 generations, Lenny? 5 generations. So, congratulations. Great story there. And so just before I wrap up, I want to thank all of you for your continued support for this breakfast. I know a lot of you, it's Saturday, there's things you got to get done, and certainly our distinguished panel. One more round of applause for our distinguished guests that are here. To spend their Saturday morning with us, and especially a few of them that are on the campaign trail in a very, very, very major election. I mean, one of the things, regardless who you support, we have to show our gratitude for certainly the candidates that are here. One more round of applause for the candidates, especially that are working so hard.
Well, Revere has been working to better its neighborhoods by preserving and revamping its parks, and part of Governor Patrick's Our Common Backyards program. Revere TV covered the ribbon cutting of Louis Pasteur Park in Beachmont on October 4th with appearances by Mayor Dan Rizzo and Speaker of the House Bob DeLeo. Here's what happened there.
Good morning, everyone. I also want to reiterate all the many thank yous to everyone who put a hand, who helped with the planning process, with the implementation of the beginning to the end of this beautiful playground here that we have. Revere on the Move, we work to make the healthy choice the easy choice in Revere. And at the core of this are safe and healthy open spaces. And this is a prime example. Also at the core of our work is creating neighborhood groups and working with existing neighborhood groups to create these neighborhood projects that really bring neighbors together, bring residents together, and take pride and ownership of our neighborhoods. I especially want to thank the Beachmont Improvement Committee. It has been a pleasure working with you. From meeting you 2 years ago and seeing all the many projects that you have done, this is just another project under your belt that we are proud to see happen. I want to bring up our new neighborhood organizer with Revere on the Move, Al Baker. We want to present a gift of appreciation to many of our friends here. So we have a picture photo book of the beginning of the playground build to the end, and we're presenting this to Speaker DeLeo, to Mayor Rizzo, to Secretary Bartlett, and President of the Beachmont Improvement Committee, Joanne McKenna. And with that, I want to bring everyone together to cut the ribbon and officially open our beautiful playground.
On 3? 1, 2, 3.
Mayor Rizzo has announced the formation of a progress report team for the city consisting of 7 subcommittees. This group will have the job of studying and reporting on local government duties and services. Each subcommittee will then submit a report on their topic to Mayor Rizzo, who will apply the information to make improvements and create ideas to carry forward. Part of this report team includes the Edward J. Collins Center for Public Management at UMass, working with the Revere Police Department to make Revere's neighborhoods safer. This report will be posted to the city's website in March of 2015. While always working to better the city of Revere, Mayor Dan Rizzo has also been appointed to a statewide Performance Advisory Council. This is part of the Mass Results Initiative with the goal of building a results-oriented culture in the Massachusetts government. He is working on the Performance Council to make the state government more open and accountable. Mayor Rizzo has also announced at the beginning of the month that he is joining forces with Chelsea, Saugus, and Winthrop to get the Community Initiative Challenge grant to further new business development in this region of Massachusetts. The grant would be used to develop what is called the Metro North Economic Development Portal, which will help new business development and marketing. Rizzo has been proactive in attracting positive investment and new economic development opportunities in Revere. The grant will be announced at the end of this month. Revere has recently received a $50,000 grant from the U.S. Conference of Mayors and Google as part of their Get Your Business Online Challenge. As a result, there are now 2 small businesses, kiosks, one in Revere Chamber of Commerce and one in the first floor of City Hall near the main entrance. The kiosks serve to provide new business owners with easy access to city services. It also helps with neighborhood outreach by assisting with website development, social media, and marketing. And it's important to know that the Revere Economic Development Summit is set for Friday, November 21st from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. at the Revere Showcase Cinema. This is a conference where local, state, and federal officials meet to discuss Revere's economic progress and strategy. The last summit was held in 2012, which Revere TV covered. Revere's location, being close to downtown Boston and the airport, is a well-talked about advantage in regards to attracting new businesses. The city is looking to increase both public and private investments. And on a lighter note, the Rossetti Cowan Senior Center in Revere is a place for senior citizens in the city to go to participate in activities and meet friends. Revere TV has always worked closely with the Senior Center, and we were able to film a tour highlighting the advantage of being part of the Rossetti Cowan community. There is nothing but positive feedback from everyone there, and here's what they had to tell us.
Hi everybody, my name is Steve Fielding. I'm the director at the Revere Rossetti Cowan Senior Center here in Revere. I've been here about a year, and this is the Rossetti Cowan Senior Center where everything happens for our seniors here in the city of Revere. As you can see, there's a plaque right here, and this was dedicated in 1998. Prior to 1998, senior services were located throughout the city in 5 multiple locations. And since arriving at this site, which is the former KFC building, and some people may remember it as the telephone building from years and years ago, a vast number of services, programs, and activities have sprouted. And it's a great location. It's right downtown, so seniors have access to the banks, to the restaurants, to City Hall, to the library. There's municipal parking both on this side of the street over there, and we have some parking in the back.
I've started coming here less than a year ago because I work. And I'll tell you, I've been sitting at this table ever since. They've become like family to me. This place is great. It really is. The food is good. The price is right. And the camaraderie here is fantastic. I love everybody here, including Steve.
Many of the programs here that we offer are very interesting, and I just want to let you know, if you have ideas for new programmings, we're always looking for ideas. Currently, we have a Tai Chi class on Monday mornings. We have a watercolor art class on Mondays. We're going to be starting a grief group here on Mondays in the afternoon. So we do have a lot of things going on. Tuesdays, we have a Zumba class, and that's well attended. Wednesdays, we have ceramics, and we're always looking for new people that want to join our ceramics. Thursdays is exercise. Fridays, there's a few of them that meet for canvas making, which if you don't know what that's all about, come and find out about it. We offer lunch every day, and all we ask is that you call the day ahead of time if you want to have lunch with us, and we'd love to have you. We have a new director. He is absolutely wonderful. He wants people to be happy, and he's reaching out to the community. We're reaching out to the community. So if you're a senior and you've never been here, we would love to have you come and visit us.
What a great piece. And now we're going to take a quick break. Stay with us and we'll be right back.
Revere TV just acquired a whole new set of advanced cameras for public use. These are Panasonic ABC cameras that film in HD. Users must be members of Revere TV, but membership is completely free and open to anyone who lives in Revere. We encourage our members to attend one of our classes, which take place every Monday night at 6:30. These classes include editing, field camera use like with the Panasonic ABC cams, and studio production. A list of our classes can be found on reveretv.org.
Hi, and welcome back. Now we would like to remind you that Revere TV is a non-profit organization that serves not only as your community source for news and events, but also a source for you and the people of Revere to utilize. We offer classes in basic editing, using the studio, and field camera use, and welcome any resident of Revere to come forth with ideas for their own productions or to volunteer on others. That being said, next up is our first of an occasional series focusing on members of Revere TV. Our own Jessica Simpson sat down with community member Rashid Mukabir to discuss his program.
Hi, I'm Jessica Simpson, bringing you the first of our Revere TV member spotlights, and I'm sitting in the studio with Rashid Mukabir. He's the founder of Zara Magazine and one of our community members here at Revere TV. And now Rashid is here because he utilizes the studio and equipment that Revere TV provides to create content for his own show and magazine. And we wanted to give him a chance to explain to everyone what he does here. So Rashid, can you tell us a little bit about what Revere TV has provided for you?
Sure. First of all, thank you, Jessica, for having me. Revere has provided me with all the equipment that I need to produce my show, including hardware, software, and even the studio. And more importantly, it's a platform media where I can voice my opinion as a community member.
Awesome. And what is the major message of your show? Like, what do you use our studio to convey through your show?
As you know, like Arab Americans are underrepresented or misrepresented in mainstream U.S. media. The main message of my show is to show the world that Arab Americans are an important component of the American society, and therefore their voice has to be taken into consideration. So that's the main message that I'm trying to bring with all my shows.
Awesome. And what is Revere TV? How do we make that easier for you? Like, what do you use in the studio that makes your show look better or appear better when you send it on the internet or when it's on Channel 8 or anything like that?
Revere TV, it's a full house that has everything you need to produce a quality show. You can use virtual studios. You can use basically all the equipment that you will find it like in those cable TVs that are in here.
Awesome. Okay, and do you think that helps you kind of further what you're doing with your magazine? Like, it helps you, it's another outlet for you. Instead of just a magazine, you can produce something in a video. Do you think that helps you out?
Absolutely. When I started my magazine, as you know, like right now in today's media, you can't just do a magazine by itself. You need to do your Facebook, you need to do your Twitter, and as well your YouTube. So I started producing some videos on my own. You know, I bought my camera and I started doing things in my own. But as soon as I started using Revere resources, you can notice the difference on my shows, including the quality of the image, the audio quality, all of that stuff.
Okay, awesome. So what we have our community members do is take classes which happen on Monday nights to get acclimated with what we offer here before we send them out on their own or let them use things on their own. So Rashid, what classes have you taken at Revere TV?
I took the camera classes, how to use the camera, and also I took the editing classes, how to use the softwares to edit your content, and they have taken some studio classes, how to use the studio as well.
Do you see these classes as useful? Have they helped you kind of?
They are very, very useful, but you learn more as you go into the field and you start shooting things. So no matter how much theory you learn, when you go the first time to the field, you'll mess it up. But don't worry about it at the first time. You can do it again and again until you get it right.
Right. Okay. And what do you recommend to people who want to get involved in Revere TV?
This is a free resource that you can use it as a member of the community, so take advantage of it. You can learn all the latest technologies to produce like a better quality show, and take advantage. This is for you as a community member, that you can use it and learn as much as you can.
All right. Well, we appreciate the effort that Rashid and other community members put into creating content. And I just want to take this opportunity as a launching point to show a clip filmed and edited by Rashid. He covered the East Boston Columbus Day Parade for his magazine. So, Rashid, can you explain what this video is going to be about?
Sure. This video is just like telling the Arab American community and Arabs living abroad about Columbus Day. And also we mentioned all the officials who attended Columbus Day Parade, including Mayor Walsh and the Democrat candidate for governor, Martha Coakley, and the Republican candidate for governor as well, Charlie Baker. And it's just like we explain it in our own language. The show is in Arabic. It's like just a 2-minute clip that describes Columbus Day and the celebration that takes over every year here in the United States.
Well, awesome. Well, this is Rashid's clip.
Columbus Day أو ما يمكن اصطلاحه باللغة العربية يوم عيد كولومبوس، هو في السياق الأمريكي يوم وطني على مستوى فيدرالي منذ أكثر من 7 عقود، علما أنه كان يحتفل به أيضا من طرف القادمين الجدد لأمريكا إبان العهد الكولونيالي. أهل بوسطن كذلك لا يفوتون فرصة تخليد قدوم كريستوفر كولومبوس في القرن ال15 واكتشافه لعالم جديد لم يكن معروفا لدى معظم ساكنة العالم آنذاك. تعرف حضور شخصيات سياسية واقتصادية من أمثال عمدة بوسطن السيد والش، والسيناتور عن ولاية ماساتشوستس السيد إدوارد ماركي، والمرشحة عن الحزب الديمقراطي من أجل كرسي حاكم ولاية ماساتشوستس السيدة مارتا كوكلي، والسيد تشارلي بيكر مرشح عن الحزب الجمهوري لكرسي حاكم ولاية ماساتشوستس.
Official CDC and probably at this point a lot of the folks involved in transportation, and I'm assuming that conversation is going on every single day. And I guess what I would say is it's important that there be a regular public statement delivered by the various parties involved about the status of these issues. And for me the big thing is ongoing communication between and among the various levels of experts in government and some regular communication with the public.
ولمجلة زهرة حضور متميز في قلب الحدث كعادتها من أجل تغطية الاحتفال أولا ومن أجل ترسيخ الحضور العربي ثانيا.
Well, thanks for coming in, Rashid. It was a pleasure having you here today, and we're looking forward to what you bring to us next.
Thank you very much, Jessica, for having me.
Revere TV just acquired a whole new set of advanced cameras for public use. These are Panasonic ABC cameras that film in HD. Users must be members of Revere TV, but membership is completely free and open to anyone who lives in Revere. We encourage our members to attend one of our classes, which take place every Monday night at 6:30. These classes include editing, field camera use like with the Panasonic ABC cams, and studio production. A list of our classes can be found on reveretv.org.
Hello and welcome back. New in Revere High School, sports. The girls cross-country team has been dominant this season with a record of 6-1. Coach Katie Sinnott mentioned that although her girls did not run personal bests in their last meet due to the challenging Salem course, they did an exceptional job and pulled off a win. Boys cross-country isn't doing as well, being defeated by both Salem and Peabody, now with a record of 2-5. The football team may have beat Salem 28-6, but they fell short against Peabody last weekend with a score of 35-21. Although they lost Saturday, it was another high-scoring game among many low scores in the past. Now for upcoming events in the city. We have the Taste of Revere being held on Monday, November 17th from 6 to 9 p.m. at the Casa Lucia. This is a fundraising event put on by the caring alumni supporting the learning and enrichment of students. These are Revere alumni volunteers who come up with scholarship for at-risk kids to take part in after-school and summer programs. People are encouraged to go sample foods from local restaurants around Revere. A ticket for the Taste of Revere is $30 and $35 at the door. 100% of the proceeds go towards scholarships for the children of Revere. The Revere Society for Cultural and Historic Preservation is holding a telethon this Saturday, October 25th from 4 p.m. to 8 p.m. on our Revere TV channel 8. This will be a fundraiser to support the organization in keeping their museum open. Also, Family Fright Night is a new event happening this Sunday, October 26th from 4 to 7 p.m. in front of the Wayland and Susan B. Anthony schools. Families are welcome to bring their children dressed in costume to the event, where Revere Recreation will have stations set up for trick-or-treating. Revere TV will also be covering this event as well, so keep an eye out for that on Channel 8 and Facebook, one of our favorite things to cover. And now, to close our newscast, we're showing you what went on at Revere Beach this past weekend. The Revere Beach Pumpkin Festival was a day of fall fun, where everyone was welcome to pick a pumpkin off the beach and decorate it. Here's a bit of what went on there Saturday.
This is Carol Ty, a member of the Revere Beach Partnership, and I'm reporting today for Revere TV. We'll be looking at some of the scenes from today's Pumpkin Festival. See all the little kids getting their pumpkins, and joining us today is a group from Revere on the Move, sponsored by Revere Cares, Revere MGH, and they're helping us out with a giant apple crunch. Well, here on this beautiful day, we have the folks from Revere Cares, Revere on the Move, who helped us celebrate Pumpkin Festival Day and Apple Crunch Day. So let's talk a little bit about how all of this came about. First, Sylvia, want to talk about how we came about the Apple Crunch?
Yes, we are Revere on the Move out of Revere Cares Coalition in the city of Revere, and we were asked to figure out how to celebrate Food Day, which is a national and global celebration of local produce and healthy eating and food justice. So they offered we could get apples if we wanted to do anything with apples, and we decided, hey, that'd be fun to bring a big apple crunch to Revere Beach. And we decided to do it during the Harvest Festival, and here's where we are. 4, 3, 2, 1.
This is Carol Ty signing off from this year's Pumpkin Festival. If you didn't get the chance to come down and join us this year, we hope to see you next year in October 2015.
That was great. Well, that's all we have for our newscast tonight. I'm Debbie Peczka for Revere TV. Take care.